Inshallah and Ashe. Blessings to you, my energetic beings, and welcome back to the Musing Moon Meditation. I am your host, a practicing holistic shamedium and subtle energetic surgeon, merging the indigenous technologies, the spirit of Africa, specifically West Africa, Burkina Faso, the Dagara tribe in Dano, with subtle energies, the elements, elemental beings, and so much more. My heart's intention is to merge the indigenous with these subtle realms to assist you into navigating your prime directive, your inner genius. Seriously, just reintroducing you to and through the being that resides within you. My name is Tonya D, and welcome to my audio medicine room. As we prepare the threads for this upcoming cycle 2022, counting down to the final hours, be sure to check out my Meet Me for Coffee with Mary Shirtliff, because we kind of merged and mused about the Chinese New Year and the blessings that are in the forecast. So if you haven't already, please be kind and do subscribe to my YouTube channel, Tonya D. Hit the bell button so you're notified. And also, if you don't mind, like the video so that YouTube algorithm will echo out to suggest me to other like-minded musers in the galactic universe. But this Musing Moon Meditation is dedicated to the new moon in the season of Aquarius at the magical degree of 12. My time in my village is January 31st at 10:46 p.m. Mountain Time Zone. Check your time zone for when it's going to apex for you in your village. It might be in the early morning of February 1st. But with all new moons, it's a great time to set our intentions, being that this new moon is in the season of Aquarius. It's our relationship with our emotions might be a little bit otherworldly. Our innovative Aquarians need some emotional freedom when they are in a group of people, so it's easier for them to navigate those thread lines and just understand their own emotional frequency, their feelings, and free themselves from all the negative emotions, the lower frequencies being those of anger, fear, jealousy, even hate, really. But I am talking about the moon, so it doesn't seem, it does seem fit, actually, to show the emotional stage, right? So we have the flavor of our heart, and our emotional thread lines are online. What we feel, and is our heart in love with the feeling? If so, does our heart believe in the feeling? There's a juicy one. And this one is going to be otherworldly, off the grid feeling, because we're talking about Aquarius. So if you have yet to tune into my Musing podcast, the Archangel Uriel, that's the angelic being of light that really corresponds with the cosmic season of Aquarius, our vibrations. Using light myself as healing, it's a healing tool that I utilize through the energetics of the skin, light and sound for healing. Again, that's some Aquarian energy there. Or healing with light and sound, perspective, however you want to look at it. So with our new moon wishes in Aquarius, this is like inventive solutions, seeing the future, humanitarian attitudes, and also revelations. Our humor and also our friends, being a friend to ourselves. In this case, with the new moon at this magical 12 degrees, being a friend to ourselves in our day-to-day lives, while avoiding excessively being detached. It's going to play out in our natal charts wherever Aquarius resides. So we're going to be innovating ideas, our inner brilliance, our inner light, our own light, our star. Sometimes it's a feeling of being eccentric and understanding really how things are going to work out into the galactic future with really some otherworldly insight, being that it also rules the future. We might seek new trends or having an awakening to unconventional approaches, indigenous technologies for myself, just following our heart's authentic desires, our future goals. So, if we were to set an intention to seek an outcome that is actually golden for everybody involved, everyone in a situation, the highest of the highest good for each and every one of us, how we identify with humankind, or even an otherworldly asset, a guardian or a gatekeeper, getting otherworldly insight from a mountaintop perspective, the eye of the creator, the galactic universe, just really seeing from an otherworldly view, an elevated perspective. This is where excitement and those unexpected surprises come in, freedom to express, tools of divination, tools of innovation through astrology, numerology, the I Ching, tarot, etc. Just manifesting our dreams into this reality, into the physical. It could be things like our friends, our groups, our society, our community, and giving and receiving in what I would call a platonic love space. Things that are erratic or shocking, even having a fear of being involved. So in the body, it's the areas of circulation, could be our varicose veins, cramps, spasms, even being shocked, literally hit by lightning, if you will. So for me, it's this collaboration or collaborating with our soul's harmonic, the transcendent center about an arm's length above our head. It's what does or does not belong. Who is the tribe that you vibe with? A person, a place, a thing. And we all belong and identify within or with some situation, place, person, or thing as well. It's our law of attraction in action. It's the frequency that we frequent, the vibrations and the energy. I would literally say all of it. Do I feel that I belong doing this? Do I feel that I belong with this situation, work relationships, or otherwise? Being that it's a ruler of Uranus, the ruling planet, which is cascading through Taurus, the season of Taurus at this current thread line, and the North Node also just entered Taurus. So Taurus is the aspect of sensual pleasure, manifesting on the earth plane, our self-worth, money, abundance, creativity. So it's as if the planets are suggesting that what we begin to manifest really comes through our heart, possibly otherworldly, with like a lightning bolt of inspiration. Something otherworldly really lands in our physical reality to actually create and make manifest. Created with source, the symbols of our soul's harmonic integrated with our inner genius, just developing awareness of our own needs through the insight of where we belong in our heart threads. Oftentimes, we put the wants of our partner first due to past incarnations, having a subconscious habit of discounting our own needs. And in doing so, it creates a pattern of denial, which then leads to this deeper feeling of unworthiness. So during this time now, I would say, with Uranus and Taurus, just developing a healthy frequency to sense our own light, our own self-worth. So as a suggestion, really connecting with the symbols, the signs that are otherworldly, I would even possibly call in the Archangel Uriel to give some insight that is otherworldly. Just setting an intention to connect with the beings that are otherworldly, the non-human being that often sometimes feel alien to us, but has the magic to really shift the frequencies to a highlight, an illumination to see things with new sight, literally. So, where can we do better in our day-to-day lives to raise our frequency, to raise our vibrations, shifting our energetic field, our auric field, actually. So it's like through meditation and prayer and invocations and offerings and rituals, and possibly, schedule a divination with me to see where the adversity is at your current thread. Give it time, give it space. It actually has to integrate as well. So it takes a while to realize that we have created chaos, but it also takes time to dissipate that chaos as well. So I'm going to muse a little bit about each of the signs. So for the Aries out there that are tuning in, this new moon is going to be playing out in your 11th house of society, friendships, humanitarianism, all the wishes for the Aquarius New Moon. So this is the house of wishes and dreams. So really make your intentions heartfelt. This is kind of the granddaddy new moon for you. And with Uranus in the season of Taurus, this kind of adds to the juice to create a recalibration of money, your self-worth, your own personal self-worth, mind you. I'd say wish big, dream big, and add the emotion of heartfelt love into those wishes. So this season is really adding an extra dash for you. Actually, this new moon, I should say, along with the season. Taurus. With this new moon playing out in your career house, what to expect? Well, the unexpected when it comes to your day-to-day career life, your legacy. It's going to be kind of changing, and being that Uranus is your home sign at the current threads, you're going to be upcycling your self-worth in more innovative ways. You actually get the juice of Uranus spreading this innovation for you over the next 4 years. It's like how you are seen, your character, your actions. They're going to be online until 2026, being like literally innovated. So that's some otherworldly magic there. Gemini, this new moon is trining you, just adding some innovation to what does a Gemini belong thinking and feeling. Intellectual insights, as Aquarius is a fellow air sign. You're being mutable, you're a mutable sign, going with the flow, the bridge between the air. So this new moon is playing cards in your 9th house of otherworldly insights, higher education, and otherworldly perspective, even prophetic insights and signs and symbols, being that Uranus is transiting your 12th house of spirit and the other realms of our subconscious world. Maybe you pick up on another language from a star, connecting to and through spirit to manifest into the earth plane. Cancer. For you, this new moon is playing out in your 8th house of intimacy and trust. Boundaries might be needed or structured to sync in with this vibration, this frequency. Just recalibrating your boundaries with Uranus in your 11th house being highlighted. New friends, new groups in society, finding a tribe that you vibe with, upcycling from the old into the new. Leos, since this new moon is in your house of partnerships, partnerships to self and also to the others, relationships, you might find yourself innovating the love you have for yourself, frequenting a new frequency with heartfelt love to your inner and your outer world, innovating your own personal love channel. And with Uranus in your career house, this innovation is going to upcycle your career with new friends and places within your career. Expect the unexpected, actually, in both places. Virgo, this new moon is innovating your house of health, service, and body. You could experience new innovative ways for loving your body, loving your service to the people. And with Uranus in your house of higher philosophy, expanded awareness, you could have some insight that is otherworldly that you can manifest in reality. Libra, with the new moon transiting your house of romance, children, and creativity, and also a fellow air sign, this insight into being open to romantic possibilities, being an innovative creator. Children are actually highlighted. And with Uranus in your 8th house of other people's money, well, you too might be getting some unexpected funds from an offshore account. Trust and intimacy issues have also been highlighted for you. So it's time to feel the joy in your heart, elevating your self-esteem and setting the stage for your boundaries, truly feeling into it. Scorpios, this new moon is highlighting your home front. What does the home feel like to you? Being that the moon is in her home in the 4th house, you being called to innovate your emotional foundation, your security. And with Taurus in your house of relating, are you ready to innovate how you relate to yourself and also to the other? Upcycling relationships by loving yourself first, and that love will flow to the garden of home and family. A new vision, a new pioneering aspect for you. Sagittarians, this new moon is highlighting your 3rd house of communication, siblings, and short distance travel. You may be called to learn a new way of communicating or even connect with a sibling you didn't even know you had, maybe one that you're estranged from. So with Uranus transiting your house of service, innovating where you belong in service to the world, how you manifest into the world, even a new health routine. Maybe it's time to redesign your health quotient. Aquarius. So this is your new moon, innovating all of your actions, your character, and your day-to-day behavior, shifting how you belong within yourself and your day-to-day. The outer world is screaming for you to love yourself in all of your uniqueness. With Uranus, your ruling planet, transiting your house of home, family, call in Uriel to light the path, to innovate some insight, to really ground the energy of your home life. See, it's something different and something unique. And in grounding the energy, creating a home that really is sacred to you and for you and otherworldly. Stay aligned with your heart and also your feelings. Believe it to be true, and you will attract those delicious wishes as well. Pisces, with this new moon playing out in your house of spirit And you being the sign of spirit or sensing spirit, the inner frequency connection to the other realms are being highlighted. Your subconscious could actually become manifest. So what are your dreams? And with Taurus transiting your house of communication, you too might be having communication with an otherworldly being, a guardian, a gatekeeper, or your own personal angelic being, possibly taking a short journey as well. So with all of that, let's do a guided meditation. First, to bring Uriel, the Archangel of Light, creating the pathway to journey and illuminating the way. So I would affirm the magical essence of who you are, where you belong on your earth journey. May you attract to your highest self, your Sira, the illuminated highway of where your heart resides. Breathing in and through the crown and all the way down. We are highlighting the crown, our spiritual connection through this meditation, and also making it manifest through the sacral and then down through into the earth star. So breathing in through the crown, holding for a count of 3, releasing to the sacral. I would actually hold for a count of 3 again, and then releasing into the earth star. Cleansing out any cosmic debris that's in the way of your personal insight, your personal intuition, and that connection that is actually otherworldly. Inhale through the crown. How about you innovate the way you love yourself, knowing where your heart belongs and knowing where you reside, holding space in your sacral, and then exhaling all the cosmic debris into the earth star. Inhale through the crown, holding for a pause of 3, innovating the feelings to a higher frequency and a vibration. Release to the sacral, stirring the cosmic soup. And as you exhale and release into the earth star, all the feelings that are lower vibration and do not resonate in and through you anymore. In through the crown, take a deep breath to the crown. Exhale down to your sacral, and again hold for a count of 3. And just marinating in your own personal beliefs and your own opinions that might appear otherworldly. Exhale and release all beliefs that no longer vibrate to the frequency that you are entering now. Inhale through the crown, holding time and space. Merging with the indigenous technologies of knowing where you belong, knowing who your tribe is in your day-to-day world and the essence that resides within you. This tribe actually could oftentimes be otherworldly, calling in a gatekeeper, a guardian of your own personal galaxy, holding sacred space in your sacral, feeling the goodness, feeling the greatness, because we're all doing great now, aren't we? Exhaling and releasing down into the earth star all the aspects that no longer belong in your high vibe life. Inhale through the crown, all the positive affirmations and mantras and attitudes, the filing cabinet of things that no longer resonate, down in through the crown where our thoughts and our feelings are merging. Nothing but high vibe frequency thoughts here. Exhale, release any thoughts that are less than optimistic into the earth star. Inhale through the crown, holding sacred space, spiritual connection, and just opening to receive the juice from the galactic corridor, feelings of greatness and gratitude and thankfulness. Opening to receive the galactic juice, the ingredient of your main frame. And as you release and exhale, you're releasing the ability to open up and receive anything that is less than vibration and frequency. Inhale to the crown, your spiritual acumen, your higher self, your Sarah, literally what you look like on the other side, your own personal essence, your spirit self. Floating down into the sacral comes your spirit self, just cleaning and removing all the spiritual essences that no longer belong in your sacred garden. You can feel spirit surrounding you with this effervescent light and this love, and Uriel is lighting the path. And as you exhale and release, anything that is of a shadow form is released into the earth. You are no longer carrying that baggage. Inhale through the crown, bringing in a commitment to yourself to vibrate to the frequency of the galactic universe, the other world, innovating and deciding and committing. Hold down to the sacral. This commitment just feels perfect for you. And as you exhale and release all the commitments and the decisions that no longer resonate, they are no longer residing in your frequency. Inhale through the crown. We're going to inhale an attitude, an action, a character, an energy that we want to take into the sacral, stirring our cosmic soup into our feelings. And within doing so, as we stir the soup, we are merging all of the things, our feelings, our thoughts, our love for ourselves, where we belong in our heart space. Our thoughts and opinions are frequenting the highest frequency and the highest vibration that resonates within us and through us. And as we exhale, we're exhaling any thoughts, any frequencies, any feelings that's vibration is lower than our upcycled recalibration at this current thread line. And as we inhale to the crown, we're going to inhale a boundary, a protection of safety and gratitude, knowing that we are in our safety net, our sacred space, and we are merging with our heart and our alignment with the Creator. And as we breathe down in and through our sacral, we are in sacred space. We are in our own personal ceremony of self-love to ourselves. We are innovating the way we do love ourselves. And the love that we have for ourselves is radiating inside to outside, inside to outside. And as we exhale and release, we are releasing any thoughts that are not self-loving, because we want to manifest in our village, in our container, our highest, lightest, brightest, illuminated self within the helping hands of Uriel, the Archangel of Aquarius. Inhale through the crown, the way we are pouring love into our personal chalice. And if there's any feelings of spirit energy where we need to have this breakthrough onto the other side, to have the breakdown of otherworldly ways where we can add more ingredients of love to ourselves, pouring more love into our personal chalice. And this chalice of love cascades all the way down into our sacral, into our cosmic soup bowl. All of our feelings are just radiating our own personal self-love, coagulating this love, innovating this self-love, expressing this self-love in a unique frequential way that only resonates in and through our beingness. And as we exhale into the Earth Star, the gratitude for the manifestation that is absolute light coming our way into our essence, into our frequency, removing all the things that no longer belong in our sacred space. We are in our sacred container. We are with Uriel. Uriel is lighting our pathway to our greatest and our highest good, innovating through otherworldly insights. And with that, I say, Inshallah and Ashe, make this new moon an attitude of gratitude, blessing your journey forward onto the earth plane, opening the doors to give insight, ahas, epiphanies, and all of the juice. Blessings to you, my energetic beings, and thanks for always showing up and listening. I appreciate you backwards, forwards, and all the ways.